So, in every moment of every day, you stand in different places relative to different things you want. And you're getting constant emotional feedback to let you know your vibrational relativity. So if you say, my new mantra is, I'm just going to try to find the best feeling thought I can find about that subject, then you're always moving in the right direction. And sometimes you have to poke around a little bit to figure out where you even are. But once you figure out where you are, it is not a difficult thing to begin moving in the direction of that which you are wanting. Life is supposed to be good for you. It is supposed to feel good, and it is supposed to be fast in responding to you. And really it is. You are a living, breathing byproduct of your vibrational countenance. And so when we talk about the art of allowing, what we're really talking about is the art of allowing me here in my physical body to right now become who, because I am in this physical body, the broader part of me has become. You're constantly wanting to catch up with the vibrational essence that you have set into motion. And that's the feeling that is within you that makes you say things like, I want to follow my path. That's what makes you ask the question, what is my life's purpose? That's what makes you feel antsy when you feel like you're not moving in some direction that is meaningful. And we want you to understand that you cannot get off your path. So we would like you to relax a little bit and understand that your emotions are letting you know about closing this gap. So now we want to take you through the idea of this vibrational relativity, because this is such an important thing to understand. So life has caused me to become this, or at least part of me. And here I am over here beating the drum. In other words, I wanted more money and source said yes, and there it is waiting, but I'm complaining that I don't have enough money. So there's a big spread vibrationally between where I am on this subject and where I really am on this subject. When you are offering split signals, the signal of that which you have become, but the signal of that which you believe, you're not very powerful and you don't feel all that good. But feeling really good is honing in on one signal. Can you imagine your radio if it would let you receive several different transmissions at the same time? So you're hearing the static of several things at once, and you really want to just finely tune it so that you just zero in on that signal. Well, this signal that is your source energy is a powerful signal. It reaches to the boundaries of the universe, and law of attraction is responding to that signal constantly too. So can you hear from us and feel within yourself the benefit of closing that gap of your signals? In other words, this is what energy balancing is. This is what lining up energy is. It's closing the vibrational gap between what you think and really where you want to be. So we want to demonstrate for you in a way that you will really hear it, that before you were born into this physical body, here you were, source energy, offering one powerful signal. Beautiful beings that you are, one powerful signal. Then you were born into your physical body. A little discord took place right away because of the environment that surrounded you. It's normal. It's why you cry when you're born. So then you go back to sleep and you're one signal again. Then you wake up, a little split in your signal. Then you appreciate someone, you're one signal. Then you criticize someone, split signal. Then you trust that all is well with you, one signal. Then you worry that something's wrong, split signal. Then you go back to sleep. Then you wake up. Then you croak. Then you wake up and then you meditate. Then you wake up and then you criticize. You wake up and answer the telephone. Or answer the telephone, depends on who it is and what they have to say. In other words, you have the potential of causing a separation in your vibration depending upon what you give your attention to. And what the art of allowing is really about is deliberately closing that gap. not needing the world to stand on its head in some way in order to keep you feeling good, but training yourself to think the thoughts that cause you to offer one signal. Because when you want something and you believe it, you're offering one signal, and it must be, and it's going to be fast. But when you want something and you don't believe it, you're offering a split signal, and while it may be someday, it's not coming today, and it's not coming anytime soon, and the negative emotion that you feel is your indication that you need to close that gap. So the ultimate definition of the art of allowing is being aware of where I am in this crack, and having plenty of tools in my bag of tricks so that I can often close the gap. But we do not want you to feel from us that we are encouraging your personal condemnation if there's a gap. Instead, we want you to be happy about where you are in your deliberate closing of the gap. And that really is what we mean when we say make peace with where you are. Because if you say, I know this is where I want to be and this is where I am and I'm on my way over there, that is so much less resistance than I should be over there and I'm over here, and what's wrong with me for being over here. Vibrational relativity is the subject of this day, and the subject of this life experience, and the subject of every life experience. We want you to understand that is the eternal beings that we all are. We cannot cease to become. So as life causes you to ask for more, and then you close the gap vibrationally, it's going to manifest. It has to. And then a new platform causes another rocket of desire and another gap that you will close, and then there will be manifestation, and then another platform which causes you to launch another rocket of desire. And this is the eternal cycle of life, where you, blessed pioneers that you are, bring the heart of who you are into this body, expose yourself to new experiences all day, every day, give birth to preferences which source immediately becomes, and then you use your own guidance to get up to speed with that which you have become. Nothing could be more perfect than that. So when we begin a gathering like this and we say, are you among the rare humans who have come to appreciate the contrast of your time and place? Only an enlightened one who understands that it is the eternal nature would say, yes, contrast is a good thing, because from it comes the new desire. And there is no risk, you know, from your broader non-physical perspective. There is no possibility of life causing me to ask for something that I can't have, because that can't be. If life can cause me to give birth to it, then the largest part of me has become it, and my guidance system is heading me toward it. So how could I possibly not get there? There's only one way you could not get there. You could have lost connection with your awareness that how you feel matters. You could care more about how they feel about how you feel than how you feel. You could be trying to guide yourself by jumping through their hoops because their approval matters more to you than your closing the gap, you see. There are all kinds of things that physical humans do that keep you from being in vibrational alignment with who you are. But the art of allowing says, I have already become something, and the drum and the rhythm is there calling me, and if I will listen, I can get a whiff of which way feels best, and if I will do my best to move in the direction of what feels best, eventually I must get here. And here it is, the most important thing that you will ever hear from anyone. We'll try to say it as the angels would say it. You must not give a rip what anybody else thinks. You have to disconnect yourself from their awareness and they're trying to get you to perform, because you cannot, Magellan cannot have two different destinations and two different starting points and give you anything that is meaningful, and your guidance system cannot either. Now you know everything we know. Nothing else is more important. Nothing is more important than that I feel good, and therefore I will do my best to find the best feeling thought that I can find right now. And if I feel rotten, so be it. It's okay. I must have felt rottener before, and now I'm on the way to improved rottenness. And even though, dear friend of mine, bright and shiny, bushy-tailed, sunshine, lollipops and roses makes me want to sort of throw up over there, feeling all good, even though you disapprove of my negativity is my negativity, and it's an improvement of where I was, and therefore I'm closing the emotional gap, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. I'm in revenge right now, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. I'm in rage right now, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. I'm in frustration and overwhelmment right now, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. I'm approaching hopefulness. No, I'm in pessimism. No, hopefulness and optimism. And now I'm in believing, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. And now I'm knowing, and I'm practicing the art of allowing. And now I am one with who I am. And I love you while I hate you. I mean, I really want to love you. I really want to reach this place of connection where you could be or do or have anything, and I will not care about it. But I have decided that I'm going to not worry about what you think about how I am doing or where I am standing or how I am feeling, because you're not part of the 2 points of vibrational relativity that I was born to understand. You're out there having your own experience, and I bless you and I hope the best for you, but I am no longer factoring in what you think about what I'm doing. I'm only factoring in how I feel in relationship to how I want to feel. Vibrational relativity. Vibrational relativity. I feel depressed and now I feel revenge. Vibrational relativity. Isn't it wonderful that revenge could call you? It's an improvement. Wouldn't you want revenge over powerlessness? Please say yes. You're wanting to find anything that feels better to you. And so vibrational relativity. Anger or frustration. Vibrational relativity. So in every moment, here you stand, and it doesn't matter where it is, you've got the option of forking this way or forking this way. You've got the option of forking toward what feels better or forking toward what feels worse. And so what if you fork toward what feels worse? You probably will at first, because law of attraction has some momentum going. In other words, once you get that momentum going, law of attraction is bringing you all kinds of things like it. And it is not easy to break loose of the magnetic pull that you've been practicing, you see. But when you give yourself the permission to not try to jump all the way into the sunshine, and you're able to just move a little bit into improved vibration, now you're on your path. So you've got it. Let's go to the beach.